Hello everyone, Rise Bullpen Sports Cards back with another video. And in tonight's episode, I just want to start off this episode by just giving and sharing my appreciation to everyone that has commented, liked, and subscribed to my channel. I started my channel about 2.5 months ago, and definitely just been excited getting on here and sharing my cards with you guys and being able to talk with great YouTubers and this great community, and jumping on and really starting to learn, what it means to be in this community. And I'm just so appreciative of that. I recently went over my 100 subscribers, and so I want to thank you guys for all of that. And like I said, I just appreciate every one of you that have provided great support for my channel, and it is very much appreciated. And so I also wanted to share a recent Royals pickup for the collection, and then I was going to take you over to the wall where I had a lot of my Royals displayed, and talked about it in a recent episode, that I have a nice big wood display case that holds quite a few Royals cards and allows me to really enjoy my collection, some of my Royals cards that I like, and allows me to look at them. And so I'll go ahead and show you my recent pickup here, and that is the 2011 Bowman Chrome Refractor Salvador Perez rookie card. Just an incredible card of Salvador Perez. I do like to collect his cards, him being a Royals for sure. Just an awesome card. A lot of good shine on that one. So there's that. I'll stick it there for a moment. And so just a little bit of backstory on this display shelf that I bought. I found this display shelf on Facebook Marketplace for $20, and instantly when I saw it on there, I was like, ooh, I need that down in my basement. And so it was pretty much an instant buy right away when I saw it, and was definitely excited. When I saw it I didn't realize that it was as big as it was. They didn't have the measurements in the listing, so it looked pretty good size in the picture. But when I saw it for the first time, I was definitely kind of blown away by the size of it, and it allows me to get quite a few Royals cards and put up on the wall, which I enjoy. Like I said, I like enjoying and looking at my cards when I'm down in my card room. And so what I'll do is I will go ahead and flip this camera around, and I will take you over there and show you what's all on that display. So thank you guys. All right, so here it is. This is the wood display shelf that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace. Was able to get a good deal on it, and thought that this would be a great spot for to put Royals cards in, and I just love it over here. So I'm going to go ahead, and I have to step up on a step stool here. Alright, so I'm going to take you kind of through a deep dive on this shelf. So like I said, I have a Jackie Robinson. I think that's a starting lineup card of him in the Monarchs uniform. And I just kind of have it go, from about 55 Topps and Bowman, into the 56, into the 57s, a lot of the Kansas City A's. Now I do have other A's cards that I will switch, and I will switch cards out from time to time in this shelf. Really just a nice display shelf that allows me to get quite a few of my cards. And like I said, if I can rotate them out, that makes it fresh down here in the shelf, which I like. I like to add cards. Now that Brett rookie card there, that is a reprint auto. I wish I had a real one, which in time, that is one of my goals, is to add one of those 75 Topps rookie cards that's autographed. But I just enjoy this, It allows me to get, quite a few different Royals players visible down here. A lot of different interesting sets like that Squirt George Brett. I like that one. That Dennis Leonard I took to my local card shop in Salina, Kansas. He was there signing. I had that one signed by him. And just kind of, like I said, I kind of have it going by the years. And then it gets down into some of these Bo Jackson cards, which you gotta like that scorer card of his. That's gotta be in there. And then there's an upper deck relic card that's in there. And we kind of just go into some different Brett cards. There's a nice relic 2-patch jersey card. And we kind of just go down to David Cone. There's a Mike Sweeney rookie refractor. Mike Sweeney on a 55 Bowman design, which I really like. Then kind of going into Johnny Damon. Really like that 52 design. And then we have a Carlos Beltran first Bowman. Sorry about the glare. And kind of go into some Zach Greinke, Billy Butler, Alex Gordon. So like I said, it just kind of goes back to that Alex Gordon, Danny Duffy, rookie auto. There's the diamond, Danny Duffy, Gerard Dyson. And we go into Eric Hosmer and Mike Moustakas, Greg Holland, Salvador Perez, Kelvin Herrera, and the great Yordano Ventura, who left us way too early. James Shields. And then we got that Salvador Perez. Just awesome. And then I have a custom T206 Salvador Perez. Very cool. And Johnny Cueto. Now we're starting to get into some of the World Series runs. So they had the 2014, and that ended up winning it in 2015 against the New York Mets. So then you had to have that, celebration on the field when they won the World Series. And you got to love the Salvador Perez celebration, the parade. Just a great Stadium Club card of him. And we got a couple Eric Hosmer cards. Lorenzo Cain. Eric Hosmer when he was the MVP of the All-Star game. Really cool card. There's a purple refractor Mike Moustakas and Alex Gordon. A couple Alex Gordon cards. Then we get down to, now we're going to get into the current Bobby Witt Jr. So there's his first Bowman. Nice 52 style rookie. His Bowman Platinum, Bowman Chrome. Then that one, I really like that Prism refractor. There's a Brady Singer autograph into a Salvador Perez, a couple Salvador Perez. And then I really like that combo Bobby Witt Jr., George Brett. And then those T205s from the recent set from 2025. So I'm glad I just put those there for now, and I'm going to rotate those throughout. And then it ends with a first Bowman Jack Caglione. And so now I'm going to kind of share a little more on this Royals wall. So this is really cool. I do have a few, like I've got a Sports Illustrated Bo, a nice Brett Saberhagen autograph picture, kind of hard to see with the glare. And then that's a cool custom 1975 Topps George Brett Lithophane picture that I can plug in and it lights up. Very cool. I have that on a shelf. This card right here, and it's kind of hard to see, but it's the 1982 Permagraphics gold version in a PSA 7. There are only 21 of those graded. So definitely a cool Brett card. And then there's a nice little jersey card that I like. And as we go down, there's a Lou Piniella ballpoint ink auto right there on a nice 1972 KC fan. So I really like that piece. Found that at a recent card show. I'll back this out a bit. There's just a few cards here, a few baseballs that I'll show you. There's some Gold 101 Superfractor out of the Leaf 2025 Leaf product this year. And then I'll drop you down here, and I do like autographed baseballs. There's a lot of, there's a Jack Caglione, Jeremy Guthrie, Ian Kennedy, Jeff Montgomery. This one's kind of fading a little bit. This one's a Dennis Leonard, John Mayberry, Matt Strom, Rex Hudler, announcer for the Royals. There's a Bobby Witt Jr. There's an Alberto Mondesi, a Nicky Lopez, a Whit Merrifield, Omar Infante on a World Series ball, Ryan Madsen, Mike Moustakas, Eric Hosmer, Salvador Perez. And there's a nice Mike Sweeney auto down to a Willie Wilson. Just some of my Royals stuff down here. So I just kind of wanted to take you on that showing of that display case that allows me to get some cards in and out, and really, just like I say, just keep the display down here fresh looking, and just allows me to enjoy it. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.